cooking up, kid.
Indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, man. What is up, y'all? It is your boy Key. You already know what I'm finna do, so go ahead and do it with me. We back with the video. Look, I told you I was gonna get a 2-for-1. 2 videos, 1 JxmyHighroller. Yes, indeed. If y'all haven't watched the last one, go watch the last one. If you're looking at this one first, go watch that one, then look at this one. Make sure you watch them both. Make sure you go like both. The goal for this video right here, let me get by 20 likes again. We always want to get 20 likes, or at least close to 20. Can we get 15 to 20 likes? That's all I ask of y'all, man. How y'all doing today? We got JxmyHighroller. It's going to be the name of the video is He Can't Keep Getting Away With This. The NBA season has started. And as y'all know, as an NBA reactor, I've been back and forth on reacting to NBA games because they just keep taking them down. So this is as close as we can get with JxmyHighroller, man. I definitely am going to continue to watch Jimmy because his junk is fire. Now, he can't keep getting away with this. This play right here, Curry did the little bump jump shot. So we finna see what Jimmy talking about. Jimmy always figure out some way to formulate these huge equations to make this go to this and this go to that. And it's just like, god dang, you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. You ready? Let's get it.
And the Warriors on top.
I ain't gonna lie, it's just Mia. It's just Mia. This Curry look a little you know? Let me turn that down. I don't want them to copyright me. All right. Now, what he just did, Dwayne Wade started that mess. I want to say it's Dwayne Wade that was doing it the most at first.
Not this year when the offensive player
only has 43 of them.
Because they gonna try to copyright me, y'all. I don't want none of that smoke.
STEPH
I don't.
Sink this 3 or draw the foul, and he's not happy about it. NBA refs have notoriously called this a foul for the last half decade.
For too long, bro. And realistically, like, how else can you play defense? If we're being honest, bro.
It's become a part of Steph's bag at this point. But
it
he
has
to find a new method of drawing fouls outside because this past offseason, the NBA made the decision to no longer call these flailing and blatantly obvious flops as fouls. A decision that has a seemingly unanimous approval rating from NBA fans. On the other hand, a lot of players aren't so happy about the change. And
because y'all can't exploit the freaking game.
The league began to keep track.
Well, honestly, I say Dwayne Wade was the one that started. I don't think he's the one that started. I think he was the one to do it a lot. Because Dwayne Wade, I see him do it a lot. Kevin Durant did it. Curry do it. LeBron tried to do it. It's just flopping in general, but you know.
3-point shooting fouls. In that first season, Kobe Bryant drew 4 3-point shooting
fouls.
Yeah,
see, that's why I had backtrack on my statement.
In fact, the entire league as a whole drew 196 3-point shooting fouls throughout the entire season.
Wow.
During the 2020-2021 NBA season, the league drew 1,091 3-point shooting fouls.
God dang. All because of it's no way it's because of a flop, Jimmy. Don't tell me that.
91. This is a problem.
That's a huge difference.
Is the culprit? Well, since the league began to keep track of this stat just over 2 decades ago, these are the career leaders in 3-point shooting fouls drawn. Anything over 100 is, believe it or not, quite a bit. Only a handful of players in 20 seasons have reached this milestone. Dirk Nowitzki is the only big man to find on this list. At 142 3-point shooting fouls drawn is Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Then you'll find Kevin Durant, Steph, Lillard, and at the top, 2 of the craftiest players to ever play the game.
Jamal Crawford and Lou
Williams.
No Dwayne Wade at all?
149.
Well, Dwayne Wade did it for 2-pointers. He didn't do it for 3 balls.
And then there's James Harden.
Oh yeah, he is the king of. I'm bugging. James Harden for the 3. Dwayne Wade for the 2-ball. James Harden for the 3. That's wild. James Harden got 521.
Astronomically high. It doesn't even.
That's half of the NBA stuff.
Absurd. If there's any stat that shows Harden's ability to manipulate the game,
literally half.
That's it. You want to hear a statistic that will blow your mind? Kobe Bryant played 16 NBA seasons while this stat was being tracked. And in that time span, he drew 142 3-point shooting fouls. 142 in 16 seasons. James Harden drew 124 3-point
in a season.
In 1 season.
Woo!
See this? I think I'm gonna be sick. And the most
that's wild.
Why James Harden was able to accomplish.
If we being honest, this is why we can't applaud James Harden, because bro figured out how he's a master of manipulating the game. He's a master at manipulating the game, bro. Think about it. The 4-point plays, the step backs. He's a master at manipulating the game. It's like he looked at the rule book. He looked at the rule book and said, "This is how we're gonna be able to do this, this, and this." Like it's like, what? Bro, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. This is how I'm gonna be able to do all of these things without the ref calling a travel, or he has to call a foul here. This is a foul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a master of manipulating the rules.
Really unguardable.
James Harden was a bad kid in high school. He was a bad kid in high school. We already know. I already know he's bad as hell. I know he's bad as hell.
Or the defender
but smart bad though.
And collides with Harden in midair.
You didn't say I couldn't, so I just did it anyway because I tried it. Teacher can't say nothing because they didn't say it. You know, one of them motherfuckers, little bad joints.
These are the two outcomes to this move. And instead of just clarifying the existing rules to make this move a definitive travel, the league has beat around the bush and simply said if the defender
that's a travel, bro.
Contact is initiated by the offense, it's no longer a shooting foul. And although this isn't going to exactly fix the problem, it's definitely a step in the right direction. In the 2000-2001 NBA season, these were the league leaders in 3-point shooting fouls drawn.
Indeed,
Dirk Nowitzki surprisingly leading the league with 26, more than double the next highest total.
Okay.
And here are the top 3-point shooting fouls drawn in the 2019-2020 NBA season. To say that this is getting out of hand would be a vicious understatement.
Facts. Look at Harden, bro. He is in a league of his own with this mess. 72? Freak.
NBA players are only drawing more 3-point shooting fouls simply because they're shooting more 3-pointers. But when the stat was first tracked in 2000, the top foul drawers in the NBA had a 3-point shooting foul rate of 3.97%, meaning that 3.9% of the threes they attempted resulted in a shooting foul. This past season, the top foul drawers had a 3-point shooting foul rate of 8.5%. Drawing 3-point shooting fouls at more than double the rate as the generation of players before them.
That's
Not
sick!
Only are current players taking far more threes, they're getting to the line much more often from these threes.
Exactly, and all it takes is simply just falling after someone jumps at you or leaning in. Like, it's so easy to get a foul. Part of the reason is because the NBA is soft. Because I'm sure back in the day they was trying to manipulate into getting fouls, but it's it's now because the NBA has gotten a little softer. Let's just be real. We're being real about that. Look at that. That was not a foul.
Instead of stepping back and drawing the player outside, he gets inside of the
defense. He caught him on that one.
Draws contact by coming to a screeching halt in the middle of his drive. Now, I'd be lying if I said this wasn't high IQ basketball.
It is.
Players are simply abusing a rule, not breaking it.
Master of manipulating.
During the early rounds of this summer's Olympics, Team USA had trouble adjusting to the more physical FIBA rules.
Exactly.
Phantom calls and being utterly flat.
That's not a foul.
When they didn't get them. And this may have inspired the NBA to follow through with this rule change this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Because when players can do this, the game completely changes. Check this out. Excluding last season where James Harden missed a large portion of games, Harden has led the league in 3-point shooting fouls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bro, 124 is crazy. 124, and I think 2016, 2017 is when he had that crazy season. So 124, bro, I ain't gonna lie. James Harden really started a fat wave, bro. We gotta give him his flowers before he up out of there. Because Brody started a fat wave of just being a manipulator, bro. Like, just honestly manipulating the game. Like that step back. Like, that's what you realize, that's a travel back in the day. That foul, like, that's not a foul back in the day. You know, like, it's just master manipulation, bro. We got to give it to him.
In the last 8 seasons.
I mean, Lou Will and Jamal was doing it, but...
sorry. I just can't stop staring at it. I mean...
That's crazy, Jimmy!
What do you mean, breathe? Don't tell me to breathe. I can't be
Look at this dude acting, bro. I'm telling you.
Down specifically over this 5-season span, that's 407 3-point shooting fouls drawn in 381 games.
He literally got more fouls than games played. What the bro? All right, I'm not pausing no more.
That Harden converts on these threes and his free throw percentage, these 3-point shooting fouls account for an extra 3.1 points per game, which may not sound like much, but over the course of 5 seasons adds up to a whopping 1,181 points.
And look, and on top of that, he get the and one and make the free throw. James Harden is tough. Like, look, we can hate on him all we want. Brother is tough. Tough Top 5 shooting guard. He probably 5. No, he probably 4. He 4.
10%.
He's going to end up being 4.
That James Harden has scored throughout that
I'm not putting him above
span
Dwayne
came
Wade.
from
I just can't.
3-point
Sorry.
Shooting fouls. Now, I'm not saying all of these shooting fouls came from phantom calls, but the vast majority of them did. And this only factors in 3-point shooting fouls. We haven't even touched on this same tactic for mid-range jump shots and floaters. And honestly, as much as this gimmicky tactic changes the point totals these players produce, these tactics change the game as a whole even more. When a defender can't defend without being scared of drawing unnecessary fouls, players on offense can do just about anything they want.
They got Kelly Olynyk doing this jump. This is wild. They got Kelly Olynyk doing this, bro.
An extremely one-sided sport. Tactics like this have taken
it's becoming more offense-based
in today's game and have left them with nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Moves like this are also a big reason why NBA stats are so inflated in today's league. If your shot isn't falling and you're having a rough night on offense, just pull this out of your bag and it's a surefire way to put
Exactly.
But this move is dangerous to everyone involved. In 2017, the NBA implemented the Zaza rule.
Man, F Zaza, man. Every time I see that right there, I just want to F Zaza, bro. I've never liked Zaza, but I don't care if he's in the league. I don't care what he's doing. I don't like him. And as a person, as a basketball, a human, I don't like him. After this right here, this just literally pissed me. I like, bro.
Closeouts can result in technical and flagrant fouls. The NBA also expanded the
landing zone. They should have popped off on, bro.
Virtually stripping defenses from getting good, honest contests on outside shots. And the moment the NBA did this, immediately, players abused these rule changes, bending and manipulating the rules that were made to protect them. And now look. Just 4 seasons later, the league has gone the other way and is giving more power to the defense. Elite shooters that use this forced contact to manipulate.
Look at that crap. It's kind of it's really OP. It's OP, bro.
Throw away a good look just to draw a foul. So I'll leave y'all with this. From the 2000-2001 NBA season to the 2004-2005 season, there were a total of 9 double-digit 3-point shooting foul seasons. I know that's an odd way to word that, but just stay with me. That's 9 in 5 seasons, which is less than 2 players each year drawing double-digit 3-point shooting fouls throughout the season. Last season alone, 33 players drew double-digit 3-point shooting fouls. 33. Let's just all agree that this rule change has been one of the better adjustments the league has made in recent.
And it's by, okay, let's do the math. It's by 30 teams on the, so by one player on each team has, by one player plus a few more on each team probably didn't do these kind of fouls. Let me know my math wrong, because you know I don't mind being corrected. Let me know. By one player on each team has done this crap. This is manipulation, bro. What? Blame Harden.
Enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
Shout out to you, Jimmy, for another fire video. I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy puts light on what needs to be lit up. You know what I'm saying? That is master manipulation, and it shows how much the game of basketball has become offense based. They are literally putting the defense at a disadvantage just so the offense can flourish a little more. You know what I'm saying? Blame Harden. He started this mess, man. He freaking brought it back and done it very well. It's manipulation, though. Manipulation. But anyway, 2 for 1 for Jimmy. Like the video, 20 likes. It is your boy Key. Y'all have a good one, man. I hope y'all rock with these just as much as I rock with it. It's your boy. Stay tuned. We got some more fire coming. Y'all already know. It's your boy, and I'm out, man. Yes, indeed. Y'all have a good one. Like I said, I'm out. Get out of here, man.